Hey, what's going on YouTube? Coming back at you with another YouTube swim bait video. In this video we're going to talk about this guy right here. This is the Baitsanity Explorer Gill Glide, and this one right here is in the raw color, kind of a matte white color with the flared gills, swiveling hook hangers, nice premium hooks. And let me show you the packaging on this, man. Some of the best packaging I've seen in the swim bait market. Premium packaging, comes with this really awesome case highlighting the Bait Connect system. 2 extra tails along with the original tail that's actually on the bait. So let me open this thing up so you guys can see what it's all about. So this is what the bait looks like. You know, you pop it out of here, and there's your bait. This one happens to be the floating version. If you look on the bottom here, you'll see a little F right there, which lets you know that's the floating version. And this guy here is the sinking version. You'll see a little S on the bottom there. So that's how you know this one is the sinking version. Comes in 4 colors. Like I mentioned, this is the raw. Also have the alpha, which is kind of like a, you know, bluegill tilapia style. It's got orange on the bottom, you know, nice scales, nice flared out gills. Like I mentioned, the swiveling hook hangers. And this one actually, I got the tungsten weights. This comes with tungsten weights that you can actually fasten on there and tape on there. A cool little sinking feature you can add to any one of these. So this is the alpha color. This is the jungle perch, kind of a greenish matte silver, maybe like a crappie, or maybe even like a tilapia or something like that. And then the 4th color is the bluegill. Obviously this one looks like a bluegill, a little bit of green on the bottom, a little bit of orange, and it's like a matte finish, not a glossy finish, not real shiny, but you do get some shine in the water. But these are awesome baits. You know, you can pop the tails off of these. They got what they call the Bait Connect system here, and got a little tab on the bottom. You just push it a little bit and just slide it out. Tail comes right out. You can see the T Connect right there. And then they have these. These are called 3.0 hatch match tails. Basically a boot style tail, and you can click it right in there, right into the back. So you click that in there, and then you got your glide bait, and it's got like a boot style tail. First impression on this thing, it looks a little goofy, I gotta be honest, when I first saw it, but I'm gonna tell you what, don't matter what it looks like out of the package, this thing looks killer in the water. I mean, the swimming action and the wobble and the wiggle this thing has, there's nothing like it out there. And in this video, I got a cast to catch 7-pounder, and I caught on this same exact one here, the sinking version, which is in my hand, and I had the boot tail, the 3.0 boot tail connected up to it, and that's what I caught. 7-pounder on first time I used the sinking version. I've caught a couple smaller fish on this bluegill version here, different bait, but this is just an awesome, very versatile bait. You can cast this thing a mile. It doesn't weigh a whole lot. It doesn't helicopter on you. You know, a lot of glide baits and a lot of swim baits, you cast them out and they helicopter on you. And this one does not do that. Coming in at 2.5 ounces, basically 6 inches long. And here's what the packaging looks like. You get your 2 extra tails. And if you open this package up inside, if I can open it up here. Inside this package actually is a little envelope here that's got these taped tungsten weights that I mentioned. So on this alpha version here, I took the 2 weights and I taped them to the bottom. You can see them there. And just a really cool added feature to this, you know, if you want to get it down a little bit deeper, you want to mess with the retrieve and the action. It does not affect the action at all. The action is exactly the same as it was without these on it. It just sinks a little bit faster. The sinking version, which is this, see the little S there, doesn't sink fast at all. It's almost like a suspending version. And another important note on this, you have to let this thing sit in the water for a little while. You know, it's got chambers inside there, and once it fills up with water, it's the sink rate starts to increase a little bit. But floating version will really just be like a wake bait. I mean, this thing will just wake right on the surface. You know, if you had a wake bait with a lip, it literally mimics the same exact thing as a wake bait without having a lip. You can twitch this thing, you can walk the dog with it. You can get the floating version down maybe a couple of feet actually, so you can float it on top and wake it, or you can kind of twitch it and reel it and get it down. It's very versatile, man. You can work this thing any way you want, really. And just a really nice, innovative. You got the rubber hinges here, so it's quiet. Like I mentioned, you got the swiveling hook hangers, which is, I'm a big fan of those. Those will help you not miss fish. And in this video, this fish I caught on this this raw version here, that fish inhaled this bait. I mean, it was down in its gill rakers. I edited it out, but it was bleeding a little bit, and I had to get it back in the water pretty fast. But inhaled this 6-inch bait. You literally, when its mouth was closed, you could just see the tip of its mouth sticking out. And man, it was just an awesome bait. I mean, this thing right here is going to do some damage, you know. Very affordable, not real expensive in the swim bait world, but it's great. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. So these are available now. You got the floating version, you got the sinking version. You know, you got these extra hatch match tails, which are separate. These don't come with the bait. You got to order these separate. They're not very expensive. But yeah, Baitsanity Gill glide. You know, 6-inch glide bait with some, you know, very cool features, very innovative, and I'm going to be fishing this thing pretty hard, and I got some confidence in it. I did an underwater pool video so you guys can see what this thing looks like underwater. Also did like a pond video so you can see what it swims like. Not the best video, but you can see the swim, you can see the S in the ripple on top of the water. But just a really, really cool, innovative bait. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna fish this thing. I'm gonna catch some fish on it, some bigger fish, some small fish. You know, I've caught 1-pounders, 2-pounders. You know, the biggest one I caught was 7 pounds. So give it a shot. Brand new Tackle Warehouse. Appreciate it, guys. See you in the next video.
Got him? Yeah, another one.
That's a good one. Oh, God. That's on the swim bait, too.
Grab
that, Chris. You gotta get...
on him. Not as fat.
Dude! That's an 8, Chris. Look at that swim bait.
And that was on the shallow. It's on the shallow area.
Yes. Dude, look at the swim bait.
Look at that.
Choke that Baitsanity Explorer Glide Gill. Oh man. Wait. Dude. 7 even.